Let's make some cornbread casserole. And before we even get started, don't get in my comments and talk about how much sodium is in this meal because I do not care. Y'all probably seen me make this recipe before. I'm actually in the process of redoing recipes from my old cookbooks that I am no longer producing. I like to call this Caroline's version, okay? I'm gonna be adding some of my most popular recipes to my new cookbook. There'll be like 50 new recipes, but I want some of my old ones in there, and this is one of them. You're gonna start off with 2 pounds of ground meat. You're gonna claw this open, okay, with your bare hands, and then you're gonna slam the shit in the pan. And then we're gonna chop the shit out of it. We're gonna be cooking this meat down with 1 yellow onion finely diced and a shit ton of garlic, okay? A shit ton of garlic. While your meat's cooking, go ahead and mix up 2 boxes of Jiffy cornbread mix according to the package's directions, which is 1 egg and 1/3 of a cup of milk per box. Mr. Don't Ask went to go see his cousin, and when he gets home, he's gonna be very excited because this is one of his favorite meals. My meat's done cooking. I drained it and returned it to the pan. Now we're gonna start adding everything to it to make our casserole. You're gonna do 1 can of black beans drained, 1 15-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes. We're not draining these. Normally I use a 10-ounce can of cream of mushroom, but all I have is creamy chicken, so we're subbing for that today. Either one really is fine. Then you're gonna need a can of green chilies. Right here I have about 1/4 of a cup of pickled jalapenos. I diced them up with a pair of scissors, now they're going in. You can leave those out, you don't have to put them in if you can't handle the heat. 1 packet of taco seasoning, and then 1 cup to 1.5 cups of shredded mild cheddar. Now go ahead and combine all this really well, and when your cheese just starts to melt, you're gonna go ahead and take it off the heat. This is a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish, and this is gonna go into the bottom of that. These are our 2 boxes of Jiffy cornbread. I'm gonna pour this over the top. It ain't gonna look cute, okay? I'm gonna show y'all how I do it, because after it cooks, it kind of spreads out. All right, now that I have it kind of on there, I'm just gonna take a spoon or whatever, I have this whisk I use, and kind of just spread it out. Like I said, it ain't gonna look cute, but when it cooks, it looks really pretty. And don't be tempted to put more than 2 boxes of Jiffy on here. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it's not gonna cook if you put 3 on there. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, I'll tell you. It's because one time I served this and it was raw in the middle. This is gonna go into a 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. You just wanna make sure that the middle is completely cooked through. All right, y'all, here it is all done. I ended up cooking this for 45 minutes. I'm gonna let it rest for about 15 minutes.